Touch up.
All right, he's a master boxer, but this guy taller than him, and when he fights the tall guy.
The biggest difference between them is then from that round, there's a good jab by Delahoya getting there first. It's about not feeling he got his recognition.
And this is our business, too. Kind of with his back to you now.
Successful a very high percentage of the time.
Master boxers, different styles of master boxers. Bernard will coast along and retire at 40, but we'll see. Right hand of his own. But Bernard has found his...
In terms of his body is Bernard Hopkins.
This guy is not a 40-year-old body. He doesn't blow up in... But Bernard is the one that gets the angles down. Now he's side, but inside here, it's perfect. Boxing one.
He'll need every bit of that to do his best here, because this
opportunity to do what he wants to do. Loaded.
It's showing up on the scorecards. The first...
And since he's moved up in weight, it's
one man saying this is the worst I've ever seen you. When Oscar gets in front of Hopkins, he's not landing a good shot, even a couple good enough situations where he's getting off first for an exchange. It's I hit you pretty well, and then it's over.
It's the WBO title. And one of these guys
to wait and then land it quick.
Jab, jab. See that sneaky right hand uppercut? And for that, he wants to try to sucker Delahoya. He is.
That you feel confident about one particular dangling that jab.
Oscar moving back and forth.
Rounds of action off the fight. Multiply that by be a minute 40 of the
Navy boy. He really does shorten.
Trap center.
This guy.
It's easy from where your buddies, of course, what they're trying to implore, and he really has just something, obviously, that Bernard Hopkins eluded him prior to that.
As Bernard's pulling out, he's free now. See that?
Well, he's by Hopkins.
Yeah, and Kenny has done enough in this round. Look at this. We do so many more fights than they can, so
of how their plan was set up beforehand, and in the Hopkins corner, they like the fact
a lot of force.
Watch how Hopkins
begins to go with the jab and throw more right hands. He gets
guy back to a corner. Maybe we'll get the opportunity
either to the head of the body. This guy can do it all. He's round.
So I think the separate
in the western part of the United States of America,
backing up and playing a little bit more of the waiting game. Yes, good at 60 as he has to. As the boxing is something to trade a little bit more with guys.
With Bernard, you never know the body as much. Oh, there's a good one underneath the elbow. This guy is very, very difficult to outbox. He's got to box with him, and waiting won't.
You also have to wonder about if the Delahoya from moving to his
geniuses in there in the last round, and in this round, yeah, well, he's picking it up a little bit.
Oscar much more tentative now than he was in the early going. As I say that,
and he cut off the ring on him as Delahoya was trying to circle.
Comes with an uppercut, does a body shot. Oh, he really whacked him with that left.
And 8, and 9, and 10. Off hook to the liver by Bernard Hopkins. How about?
And the left hook at the end, and it looked initially. Normally, the fighter would not.
Okay, jab, and then downstairs. The second punch. And then the one after that. At the tail end of the combinations, he's finishing.